Hello, 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 everybody. Sorry for the delay. Thank God it's Friday. Just got paid. Hey, Summer, how you doing? Who else is in here? Is that Ron? Yeah, hey, Ron. So, let me go back here. Hey there, Gary Lurkin. I know there's nothing going on back here. My buds are still developing on that spike. These probably need a little bit more heat. Hey there, not going to Treehab. How's it going? Happy Friday, everybody. This is something I noticed today. Hey there, Chad. Hey, Margaret. Fernanda. But this is what I showed off today in my Orchid a Day video. This is my Dendrobium Kaneko with some bonus buds. Didn't realize, well, I don't know, maybe Rogers is in bloom now. But today I did smell this. My Laelia anceps smells so beautifully nice. I don't remember it's having such a nice fragrance. I really don't. I wish there was more flowers. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Yeah, they aren't. I'm sorry. There's that better. It's got to be better. That's a true color shot for you. It has been open for quite some time, so it's a little over. As is this, is going a little bit over. This as well. My Venosa. Interesting thing, we had our Orchid Society meeting locally here. It was Monday, and another grower in my group, she bought a box of orchids actually, all of which I have. But the funny thing is, all of the plants that I have, hers were blooming, mine aren't blooming. But she did bring this plant. This is my new bloom today. Just opened up, finally. And Margaret, that's for you. Because this is, basically it's I can't pronounce what it is. But this is the name of that plant. These are the same. This plant is the same as this. And this is the name of that cross. Yokosuka Story Canary. That's that. Just one flower. But this has a sheath in it. So maybe. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Waited for a long time. Yeah, that does look like a fruity drink. So yeah, that one's growing in bare root basically, and this is in full sphagnum moss. This one is right under the light, and look how I'm gonna have to move this because it is, since I put that new LED in, it is getting toasted. Let me just move that now. So yeah, these are the same plant. This one was outside. This one stayed inside. Big difference. I think maybe I should just take this one outside next year. I don't have any. I'm just going to set it here temporarily so I can deal with that. This is my Dendrobium uniflorum. I almost said unicum. Uniflorum. One flower only. But it's a nice, healthy plant. Nice and healthy indeed. My epigeneum is still going. Yeah, you're right. It is. It's a lot of pot shuffling. I don't know. I still have these hanging out here. These are the new acquisitions that I got yesterday in the mail. These are new angricoids that I got. These are in my Orchid a Day video. This is an Orangus. This is a Angraecum species, Florentulum, and I swear that's a little spike right there. Maybe can't see it growing a new growth there. Yeah, I'm patient. I am patient. These are still looking pretty good. Smelling really nice. This is also another new acquisition. It's my Dendrobium numerale. Love the veining on it. It's supposedly fragrant, but I still don't smell any fragrance. Yeah, I believe, I'm not sure about epigeneum. This definitely used to be a dendrobium. This enobulbon. I'm not sure about epigeneums. I think epigeneums have always been epigeneums. But enobulbon, this used to be dendrobium, but now it's enobulbon. And I'm hoping that puts out a bloom spike this year. It started to last year, but the bloom spike blasted. It started on this spike. Yeah, well, you're talking about yours, your plan of this, Margaret. Your Yokosuko, whatever. It should. I fully expect, generally epidendrums, when they get these sheaths, they generally do bloom from them. It might take them a while. It might not bloom this year, but it generally does. Like, for instance, my epidendrum raniferum is the same thing. I mean, it's got sheaths on it, but it takes a while for the sheaths to develop. Right, raniferum is that way. And here's another epidendrum, but it doesn't have a sheath yet. It should, because this is where it bloomed from last year, and this is this year's growth. So it really should be doing something, but I do not see a sheath anywhere. Hey, Denise, you're here. And everyone, don't forget to like my video if you care to. This is still doing pretty good. Yeah, so I'm fairly happy with the way things are for the most part. And I actually found something else that was a shocker. That's looking very good. That's going to be opening in a few days. And that red definitely indicates some poolicious flavor. I shouldn't say that, but it is. I don't mind that. I think it's the more unique, the more foul it is, the more intriguing it is to me. So, can't have all freshness and gardenia and floral. But this is what I found. Surprisingly, I was pull back the sheath. What sheath? This one? I don't see any inflorescence. There's the inflorescence, the spent, but I don't see, there's no movement yet in those sheaths. Okay, but anyway, this sheath has been on the plant. This is in semi-hydro, as you can see, fairly dry at that. Yeah, you can't see the water in there, so it needs to be refilled. But I was looking, because the sheath that it produced this summer, you know what, I'm gonna have to move this plant, because if I try to reach over there, you know I'm gonna mess something up, because I am completely a bull, literally, in a china closet. Taurus, the bull. Okay, so this is the sheath. Do you see that? You see what I see? Besides the mealybugs. Those are mealybugs. But do you see what I see peeking out over there? I know you see that, right? Is it more mealybugs? No. Well, it is. And in fact, I probably need to deal with that, because it is completely, but there is a spike in there, as you can see. That's a spike. But I do need to get a little alcohol, Q-tip, and dip it in some alcohol and get those mealybugs out of there, because that'll destroy that spike. This is, and I know you can't see the tag, but it's Epilalia Cattleya Golden Sunburst, maybe. Denise helped me out. I think you have that one. Golden something. Exotic orchid. Is it Starburst? I know somebody here has it. I think Denise has it. She has everything. Yeah, so that's, hopefully, if I get those mealybugs out of there, and I'm going to leave that here. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with these new plants. The place that I got these from, it's called Orchid Classics. And I literally ordered them Monday. And I got them yesterday. So, and they come from Norfolk, I believe, Norfolk, Virginia. And I mean, how can you beat this? I mean, I think both of these were $20 each. And they came with spikes. I'm pretty sure that's an inflorescence down here. But Florentulum is very, very fragrant. Very, very fragrant. So yeah, that was a nice surprise. Nice surprise. And this is always so beautiful still. No, actually, my Laelia, this corner back here is pretty, this is a pretty cool corner back here. So that heater up there, I do not use. That is a heater. There's a humidifier that's down below that's blowing air up. I have a fan that you can see right there. But yeah, this heater is covered up, and I haven't used it. I haven't used it in about 10 years. So, but that spot is this area right here is cooler even than it is back there, if that makes any sense, because the plant is right here. So the spike has just snaked up and around, but the plant's down here in this area right here. This spot right here is fairly cooler than other spots. I have You know, my bulbos, some bulbos that are here. I have these that are down below here. Yeah, they prefer cool. And usually, honestly, I used to, my anceps usually sits back here. Yeah, golden sunburst, that's what it is. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that mealybug off, and hopefully I'll make that happen. But yeah, so it usually hangs right here, my anceps does, facing this way so that the flower spike is coming this way, because usually in years past, I can still get out this door if I want to, but in years past, this door has been completely blocked. So, but yeah, this is usually where I have my anceps because it's a lot cooler back here. I did notice this as well, which was a surprise. This is my Versavila perenne. It's a species. You know, my Docrillas should be coming into bud soon. This one as well. This is a Docrilla, used to be Dendrobium. This is Schoenina. It's nicely fragrant, bloomed really well for me. I got this from Tony Wells out in San Francisco. Can't believe he gave this. Well, he didn't give it away, but it was a steal. Trust me, it was a steal. Here's some buds right here. This is an Encyclia. Encyclia Dark Wings, which is Phoenicia times Diata. Okay. But yeah, primarily these are my resting plants. Primarily, which they're not looking so hot. This is not looking so hot, and this is one of my prized possessions. Well, I wouldn't say it was a freebie because I paid for it. Well, I will tell you this. He first put this plant on eBay, and when he put it on eBay, it was too expensive. I mean, it was probably $200. And surprisingly, nobody bought it. Nobody bought it. Well, not surprisingly. I don't think, it's $200 for a species Docrilla. A lot of people thought about it. Yeah, I'm sure you did, Todd. And so I asked him about it. Actually, I think it was the first time that I talked to him, and I had bought several plants from them over the years, but I had never sent them a message or whatever. I just bought the plants and would just be gone. So I asked him if he was ever going to divide the plant because it had been just sitting there forever. And then the next week, it was on eBay for like half price. And I believe it was like 100, maybe it was $100. It might have been 80, and I just bought it like that. And the reason why they got rid of it was because they said they couldn't bloom it, which shocks me. Because literally, I think I got it last, it might have been in October. And I literally the thing bloomed for me in February, March. Bloomed like very floriferously. I mean, and bloomed for a while. And I just remembered I had another flower. This will be a first. I don't know if I can take credit for this, but this is a plant, and this is another Docrilla, which brings me to Docrilla again. Well, I mean, that's a huge plant, and I collect Docrillas, so I'm a true orchid hunter. When I set my mind on a genus, you better watch out. I'm like Maria Young. It'll be Black Friday in there. But anyway, I collect Docrillas, and so it is worth $100. So I just, I just ordered this. I don't know, maybe after Christmas. I'm not sure. But as you can see, there is a bud there that I just noticed this morning. That is a bud. Sure is. Nice roots. with a bud. That was not there when I got the plant. This is, where is my tag at? This is not Wasilii. This is, hell, I can't even remember now. My Wasilii is in the house. It actually has some scale on it. I'm not sure what that is now. Oh, I know what it is. It's striata. No, striatum. I think it's striatum. Dacryla striatum, I believe. I did have one of those. Got one of those from Andy's. So yeah, but that'll be nice because it's only one flower, but I know that that's capable of blooming. I had one of those and it bloomed once. I got it from Andy's years ago. It bloomed once and then it didn't bloom again. Plant just seemed to go backwards. I do have Cymbidium. I have one. And it's back here hiding out in my dump corner. That's my trash corner over here. I need to take this outside. But this is my Cymbidium back here that sits cold next to this cold window. I still water it. I'm looking here and I can, that's probably scale. Maybe not. I'll have to look at that. Because once these plants get scale in them, it's hard. But yeah, it's got some browning or some, from the sun. I had it in a lot of sun. Yeah, speaking of snow, we're supposed to get some snow tonight. Hopefully not. But we are supposed to. Not too much though, maybe an inch or so. That's not much. That's nothing really. But yeah, I've got these Phalaenopsis that are doing pretty well. So yeah, I'm pretty sad about this. This is my, that's my Lycalosum, my Dendrochilum. It gave me this new growth, but it's just wonky and now it's yellowing. I don't know whether it's getting too much light. I just repotted this one. This is Glumiseum Dendrochilum, and it's got new growths coming out in here somewhere. Nice. With me, Cymbidiums are hit and miss. I don't know exactly if what I'm doing, the culture that I'm giving them is correct or not. I definitely leave them outside, until it gets past freezing. Not past freezing, but just before it freezes, I leave them outside. So in that regard, I think I give them something of what they like, and then I bring them in, and I think I've had more success with, I think I've had more success with Cymbidiums when I didn't water them in the wintertime. When I used to just sit them down there at that end next to that door and just leave them. I didn't water them at all. They more or less got a drip from something above and they got the humidity, but I never watered them. And I got them to bloom maybe every other year, but then once they got the scale, it was all over. So, I started to give them a little more water, but, who knows? It doesn't seem like it's doing any better than what it was doing when I didn't do anything to it. So, yeah, I have actually started to do that. I've stopped giving it the weekly water or the every other day water that I come around in here and give. I just am sort of leaving it go. So, and it seems to be okay. It's not frozen sitting up against that window. So I hope that it turns around, and these bulbophyllums don't look good at all. I need to get them out of there. Oh, there's something else that I was thinking. That is a species, if you're talking to me, Summer, This is, I think it's Alliifolium, the species Alliifolium. But before I get off of here, I just wanted to do a brief little video. I wanted to show off my pretty new little bloom that is I'm so proud of. I mean, you can tell that I was really trying to get blooms from this plant because I have two of these suckers. It's like if one of these plants is going to bloom for me 1 year, I'm really looking forward to that because that's going to be some doggy do for real. That's my adorable upwind, Bill Toms. But what I was actually wondering was maybe those are going to be spikes too. What do you think? Do those look like those are spikes as opposed to that growth over there? That's definitely a new growth. But those do not look like that. What do you think? Those look like spikes. Those look more like this right here. Well, you have to get down on the plant in order to smell the poo, honestly. So, and you know, these plants are meant to be looked at closely anyway, so I definitely am going to get my face in there to look at the detail on the flower. So I wouldn't, I pity the fool. Pity the fool. Get your nose in there and enjoy it. Good or bad. It's a beautiful thing. Like the way that those new growths are coming up on, this is the Dendrobium Memoria Dippernici right here. And it's got, there's a new growth there. And there's one over there, right there. Really nice growth, tight at the top. Well, yeah, this is very stinky. So, and a lot of these over here are very stinky as well. But yeah, this is called Adorable Upwind. That's what it's called, not Doggy Do. My Doggy Do is right here. This is my Doggy Do. Bobo Doggy Do. But yeah, all of these pretty much are stinky, except for this one. This is my Macranthum, which is very nice smelling. Watermelon. That's what that smells like. Hopefully I'll get another bloom from that like I did last spring, in fact. Here's another bud. I don't know if that's gonna make it or not. But yeah, those buds are still okay. That's the new one that I got yesterday, my Sanguinea maxillaria. That's that. And that's probably about it that's going on right now. But I'll probably be back on tomorrow. This is a freebie that I got in the mix that I got from this. This is where I got, well, I thought it was going to show the name of the company. But it's a gift that I got, the Neophonetia Orchid Classics. I guess that would be their clone. I don't know, their variety. I'm not sure. Their hybrid. I don't know. But it was a gift, and I don't think I want it, to be honest. So I'll probably, yeah, Summer, my Doggy Do is, and I said Doggy Do, not Scooby Doo. It's Bill Toms, the master, made that hybrid. But yeah, I will probably give that away at some point. I'm not sure when, but I probably will. So yeah, that's about it for now, folks. Thought I had something else to show, but it can wait. Like I said, I'll probably check in tomorrow, but I know people are going to be at Tamiami, which you should be. Can't imagine that being a quick in and out trip. I believe that would be a all day, all weekend kind of orchid expedition, just in my view. So, yeah, about this out here, but you can see it's just sitting on the shelf. It's not permanent. This is just not permanent. I just bought it out here just for the weekend to get some humidity and all that goodness. But yeah, folks, I will talk to you all soon. Have a good Friday night. And I will see you all the next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy your orchids. Enjoy your orchids, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you all for showing. I really love you all for taking the time out of your busy lives, especially on the weekend. I will see you later.